Happy Tuesday, folks. Thanks for joining us here on Valley News Live at 6 o'clock. There's a live look at our home of economy Skycam in Grand Forks, seeing mostly wet roadways there at this hour. Not seeing much of that snow accumulation, even on grassy surfaces there in Grand Forks. So it looks like most of that accumulation is off toward the east in our Minnesota counties. But take a look at this Minnesota DOT camera, US 71 in Lake Itasca. Yeah, look at that. Some grassy areas seeing that snow accumulated on them. A good amount of snowfall there in the Lake Itasca area as well. Here's the low pressure system that's the culprit of our weather at this time. You can see northern Minnesota where temperatures are colder, more likely to see that active snowfall, but off toward the south where things are quite a bit warmer, we're seeing just rain there. There from, say, Aberdeen up toward Bismarck, and you can see Fargo warm enough for rain at this hour as well. A close look in here, though, we have been seeing kind of a waffling between the blues and the greens here in the Northern Valley along Highway 2, which means that temperatures at radar beam level there, right around freezing. So we could be seeing some snowflakes mixing in there as those snowflakes fall through. Still some pretty cool air in the Northern Valley, but there's where we're seeing more rain there from Sisseton up toward Ellendale and Lisbon, and of course Fargo up toward Mayville, all seeing mainly rain there and wet roadways at this hour. But take a look at this. Some radar estimated precipitation from the past 24 hours shows some areas there near the Ada area. Now over an inch of liquid precipitation. That could be snow or rain, but combined looks like over an inch of snowfall of liquid moisture there in those areas. Now here's Wednesday and Thursday morning. We've got first alert weather days raised for that time period. This is where we're expecting the most widespread wintry conditions and windy conditions as we go through the next 2 days. Now the wind, of course, is going to be a factor, especially across our North Dakota counties where a high wind warning has been raised until 7 p.m. Thursday evening. Gusts up to 60 there across our North Dakota counties, Devils Lake Basin, and then the Red River Valley as well. Then a winter weather advisory goes until 1 p.m. on Thursday, where we could see a good 1 to 5 inches of wet snowfall there in these areas. So this is where we're more likely to have wintry impacts, along with and especially including that wind gust up to 50 miles per hour in these areas as well. So where that high wind warning is out toward the Devils Lake area, mainly wind is your primary concern there, but for the rest of us, wind and snow a concern for the next, say, 36 hours. Now here's the hour by hour for this evening. We just see a mix continuing until about 9:30, but once that cold air really starts filtering in from Ontario, we see that change over to all snow by tomorrow morning's commute. So especially across Minnesota, could have some fresh snowfall, some strong north winds, so some reduced visibilities, slippery roadways, the whole buffet of wintry impacts expected for that morning commute across Minnesota. Now, this low pressure system stays very stable, very stationary for the next 24 hours. You can see even by dinner time tomorrow, still seeing ongoing fresh snowfall across our Minnesota counties. May see some mix off toward the south where things are a bit warmer, but that north wind you can see will be gusting at times up to 50 or 60 miles per hour there in the afternoon and evening hours on Wednesday. Now here's Thursday morning's commute. Still seeing some ongoing snowfall, not nearly as organized as what we're expecting on Wednesday, but still with that north wind, we could see near blizzard conditions for that morning commute on Thursday, which is why we extended that first alert weather day to also include that morning commute for Thursday. Here's Thursday afternoon. Temperature still in the 30s, so blustery north wind and still seeing wind gusts up near 40 or 50 miles per hour. Even though the snow and the system will be exiting off toward the south and east, we'll still be feeling the effects from that strong north wind. Now still some uncertainty with snowfall potential as to what type of precipitation falls and how much of that melts on contact. But for Minnesota, where that snowfall looks to be a bit more prolonged, 3 to 6 inches is a good rule of thumb for those darker blues, but in some of those deeper blues, could see some areas 6 inches or more of heavy snowfall. Now, of course, across North Dakota, not looking nearly as impactful from this snowy system, but regardless, with the wind, could be seeing some dicey travel across the region, regardless where you live for the next couple days. So, of course, first alert weather day continues for Thursday morning. A blustery north wind can keep our our wintry conditions around for Thursday, but we rebound nicely for Friday. The weekend looking like 50s. Now, unfortunately, bad news is Sunday. If you were with us yesterday, I said near 60. Looked like we've had to back off a little bit there for Sunday, but still 50s for the weekend.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too.
Thanks, Nathan.
Seems a little bit early for wildfires, but there's already some concern. Details next on Valley News Live at 6.